Good evening, Tamers. My name is Partition Jogris, but you may call me PJ. That's what my work buddy Andrew calls me when he gives me my nightly Venture Bros quote. Hi, Andrew. Tonight we're opening up Great Legend. Forgot what it was called for a second. Alright, let's dig in. We got Atomic Inferno, Mekumon, Final Zubagon Punch, Regalicusmon, the Fish Boy, Volcdramon, Skull Scorpiomon, Devimon, Rhyselmon, Lobomon, Heir of Dragons. Got a Thomas H. Norstein and a Pollen Spray. Alright. Wow. Vocally, I don't want to draw any of these. Is tonight the night I don't draw anything? Or I just, draw something else? Oh boy, let's see. Who do we got? Who can I phone in? I could just draw Thomas. Just some friggin' dude. Alright, maybe I'll draw Devimon. Just huff black Sharpie for a few minutes. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Alright. So. Here's his head. It's got these long duties on him. Yeah. And it goes like this. It's got a little bit of a neck. Shoulders that go into some really long arms. Yeah. And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 claws on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 claws on them. He's got let's fill that torso out. He's got go to about here. He's got a bunch of belts on. He's Tommy Wiseau in a Kingdom Hearts game. Okay, and then he's got pants. Let's just go long legs. Give him some combat boots or something. Really phoning it in. I'm back to my old schedule I think I mentioned. And I am tired. I'm gonna put kneecap there, and it's like Oh yeah, wings. Got wings. Wings have some holes in them. Yeah. He's kind of like got this going on. Yeah, okay, so then we're gonna grab this red Sharpie and we're gonna give him red finger. He has one on each hand, maybe? We give him this little bat symbol on his chest. Yeah. Let's give him red eyes. Any more red anywhere? Nah, we're going red. Okay. Let's I need some silver for the belt buckles. What's this? This isn't silver. This is gold. Where'd my silver go? No, I can't find my silver. Wait, there it is. Found it. No need to worry. We got this. Silver. Being lazy. Silver. Alright. Looks like he has some, like, silver going on there. Got some swag. Yeah, good enough. So let's get black. I need like a brown though. Let's just use bronze for the glove. I won't tell anybody if you don't. Alright. Gotta give him a mouth for smooching. You know, he's a happy little dude. He's like, hi, I'm Digimon. Nice to meet you. I'd vote for Devimon for class president. I think Devimon should work for the Treasury. I think Devimon would be great for, like, Parks and Rec. And I don't mean, like, the department, I mean the TV show. Just, like, Devimon were part of the TV show. And also the State Department. Or not State Department, wait, is Parks and Rec is the State Department, isn't it? I don't know. You don't imply I know anything about the government. We're not going down that rabbit hole. We're talking about Devimon. Devimon, I think Devimon should open up like a donut shop. I think Devimon would work at Apocalomon's Pizzeria, where you're never stuck with just the crusts. The sauce goes all the way to the edge. And then, like, somebody gives Apocalymon stuffed crust, and he's like, oh crap, this is great. And he's like, we should put this on the menu. But, like, his whole thing is that he's not doing crust on his pizza because he doesn't want anybody to suffer the way he suffered. And Devimon's, like, helping him through his trauma. I'm like, no, it's okay. We can do stuffed crust pizza. It's delicious. And nobody will be upset with being stuck with just the crust, because stuffed crust is amazing. And Apocalypse will be like, you're right, thank you so much, Devimon. I'm so glad I hired you. Instead of that Ashiramon, who also would have been great because he has many arms. I think that's just what, like, Apocalypse into, but he made a good business choice in hiring Devimon because Devimon had experience with pizzerias. but yeah, that's I think that happened in like season 5. No, that was the Cross Wars crossover episode. Oh, I get it now. Crossover. Tamers Who Leapt Through Time, or whatever it was called. They all crossed over and they were fighting Apocalypse and his delivery boy sucked at his job, and they were like, hey, we're not tipping you because it took you 3 hours. We're missing 2 pieces of our pizza and it was cold and all the toppings were wrong. And Apocalypse was like, hey, they work hard. Don't talk bad about my children. And it's just like some Numamon. They're just like sucking at their job. Nah, not Numamon. I like Numamon. Numamon would never suck at their job. Probably some lazy Nefertimon. Pegasusmon. Like, they're just like always causing trouble. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know, but Devimon's a real good guy, and he's like, listen, the customers aren't wrong. Nefertimon and Pegasusmon are kind of sucking, but like maybe we should show them how to do their job right and give them incentive to do their job right, even though, like, you know, they should just be doing their job right. It's like Apocalypse probably treats them well. They're just like maybe abusing his niceness. Because Apocalypse seems like a real good dude, other than the like forcing his despair on children thing. But like, I don't know. I think Michael Jordan said it best. We all know what I'm talking about. Can I do his wings blue so they don't just bleed into his arms? I'm just going to do like a border of blue, and you're all going to have to deal with it. Like, this is my artistic choice, and I'm in charge here of this Digimon art, this amazing, wonderful Digimon art. I sincerely apologize for all the sass tonight to whoever is watching. My wife, mainly, who says she watches every episode, even though tonight she's in the same room as me and she can hear it all, which means she's going to hear it all twice, unless she turns the sound off, which is possible. Although I have noticed that my viewer count has dropped from 2 to 1, so either my friend Mark stopped watching or my wife stopped watching. I can hear her snickering behind me. So, I think Apocalypse's Pizzeria would be kind of like Mon Pa at first. And then you start branching out. And then you get like really stressed out by all the places he had opened. And he like closed a bunch down. And there'd be this big outcry. and people would start petitioning for him to open him back up because they loved his pizza, and he'd be really touched by it. And he'd open him back up, but he'd like scale back the attention he was kind of like putting on him a bit, like give himself some well-deserved me time. He started a franchise of pizzerias. They're just popping off in the in the digital world in all servers. Versandi, Ulud, and and oh no, I forgot what the other Versandi, Ulud, and Scald. There we go. Yeah, all the servers, and it's like everybody loves it. And he's just like so overcome with like pride in his work and his pizza. Yeah, that's the life I want for Pokemon. I think he deserves it. Like, stop venting to children, first and foremost. Like, I hope he learned his lesson, because you don't need to put your problems on children. They got their own problems. Izzy is adopted and worries if his parents even really love him because he's adopted. TK and Matt are separated because their parents went through a divorce. Joe's under a lot of pressure to do well at school. Sora's under a lot of pressure to follow in her mom's footsteps. Kari and Ty have an alcoholic father. Like, that's not a joke. That's in the original English one. He's fucking alcoholic. Who else is there? Mimi, you know, it's hard being best girl. And just like, I don't know, you don't need to put your problems on children, Apocalypse. So like, I like to think that he learned his lesson after they, you know, whooped him real good. So he's just like, all right, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna seek professional help, like an adult. Well, professional help's for everyone, but you know what I mean. And then he opened a pizzeria and just like stopped putting his problems on children. And it was, I don't know, like, it's a really good couple of years. And then I feel like he just like probably got really into disco. Like somebody gave him a bootleg ABBA album, and started doing a lot of what's a Digimon drug? Lemon pepper. He started putting lemon pepper on all of his pizzas, and people were just like, I'm not sure I'm into this. Where am I going to write Devimon's name? I did his feet all the way to the bottom. Alright, level 4. We're just going to write it right here. Devimon. He's 6 to hard play, 2 to digivolve into. He is a Digimon. And what a Digimon he is. And he's 5,000 DP. Remember to support your local pizzerias as often as you can. Yes, they're oftentimes a little bit more expensive than going with the default Pizza Hut or Domino's or whatever your pizza chain of choice is. But, like, support your local shops, your pizzerias. They do good work and usually have solid ingredients. Give Devimon a chance. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Learn from your faults and your mistakes and just try to be a better person. Yeah. Devimon, Main Kumon, Atomic Infernal, Finazoo, Gon Punch, Racelmon, Skull Scorpiomon, Lobamon, Air of Dragons, Voltramon, Regular Coastmon, Pollen Spray, and Thomas H. Norstein. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I think I'm gonna go eat some pizza. No, I'm probably gonna have a sandwich. Yeah, I got some roast beef. But I'm out of bread. Okay, I'm just gonna nuke up my roast beef leftovers, like, whatever. Alright. Love y'all. Good night. See you tomorrow.